So, ship day is finally here! What's up, friends? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Now, if you don't already know me, hi, my name is Stephanie Rennie, and I am a 6-year United States Army veteran. In today's video, it's going to be part 2 of me joining the military and kind of the process that it takes. I'm going to be talking to you about the 6 months from when I swore in to when I went to basic training. Let's get started. So, what did I do for 6 months? The recruiting station, and I think most recruiting stations are going to have, the delayed entry program. So they're going to have weekly meetups with all the soldiers or future soldiers that are on the waiting list to go to basic training. I went every single week, and you can bet that hardly anybody did the same. I'm telling you, it was me and maybe one other person or nobody every single week. And I was doing that because when I commit to something, I go all out. I'm going to be there and be the best, and that's just how I was. Now, those days are about an hour long, and it's 30 minutes of PT, physical training, so they'll give you a little workout, and then 30 minutes of just military information. Sometimes we would do an hour of PT. It just kind of varies between stations, but they'll teach you how to stand, maybe some ranks. They'll teach you all the warm-up drills, cool-down drills that you'll be doing at basic, things like that. That's your opportunity to ask as many questions as you want about the military. Just get yourself prepared. And you do have to take a PT test. You have to be able to pass a PT test before you go to basic training, so they will do that. At that same time, I was getting my personal life ready to go. Now, between me swearing into the military and actually going to basic training was about 5 months, I believe. And in that 5 months, I met a guy, and we started dating, and he was in the Air Force. And I'm telling you that because it's gonna come into play in a second here. Anyway, so what I did was figure out how much money I needed at the point where I stopped working, that I would have enough cash available to survive and pay my bills and do all that to when I went to basic training. So when I stopped working to basic training, how much money did I require to pay all my bills and be good? And that was me selling all of my possessions, my car, my furniture, everything. And I had to break my lease to my apartment. Do not let them tell you that you have to pay any cancellation fees for joining the military or break lease fees or any of that. Don't let them, because they tried to tell me that it would be easier for me to just pay those final months or pay to break the lease than them doing all that paperwork, and maybe it wouldn't go through and all that stuff. Don't let them tell you that. If you join the military or you deploy, you can break leases. It's just, it's a legal binding contract, and that's in there so that you can join the military. And it's just, let them do that extra paperwork. I also want to let you know that you don't have to sell your possessions in your car. If you have friends and family around that can store that stuff for you, great. That's awesome. I didn't trust, my new boyfriend to watch all my stuff for me. I also knew that I was going to be living in the barracks for quite some time, so I didn't need any furniture. It's fully furnished, and I could just get a car at my next duty station. So we are 2 weeks out, and I'm going to tell you guys something. So I'm out of my apartment, I broke that lease, and I moved all of my stuff in with my boyfriend. Now, if you remember what I told you earlier, he is also in the military. He is a single soldier, airman, whatever. He lives in the dorm, they call it the dorms in the Air Force, but he lives in the dorms, barracks, whatever. And I moved all my stuff in with him, for 2 weeks! Sorry for the interruption, but I also wanted to let you guys know that we were sharing a twin-sized bed in this tiny 200 square foot-ish room with all of his stuff, the boxes of my stuff, and we shared a bathroom with his neighbor. Yep, how I didn't get caught, I don't know. I also did laundry a few times, so yeah, back to your video. Now that is not allowed. You could lose rank and pay and get in some serious trouble if I was caught. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. Okay, just a reminder for all you sergeants out there to check your barracks. Check the barracks or dorms or whatever of your soldiers. They could be hiding someone in there. You're also not allowed to have animals or like a hot pad or something like that. It's a whole thing. That could be another video, but So, ship day is finally here. It's been 6 months of waiting, and now it is my turn to go to basic training. I have been seeing people cycle through my recruiting station, and it's my turn. All right. So they put us all up in a hotel that we're shipping out on that same date or weekend, and I'm not really sure why they did that. My guess is so you don't back out at the last second. But keep in mind, like I told you before, you can change your mind. If you are on that delayed entry program, you can change your mind with no excuses. Like, you don't have to tell them anything. You can just not show up, and that failure to report is just you getting off the hook. All right, just keep that in mind. But I didn't, I'm fully committed, and we're staying in the hotel. They do a little orientation, make sure you have all your paperwork and all the stuff that you're gonna need while you're there and that you're good to go. And then you get to sleep on the last comfortable bed that you are gonna sleep on for the next at least 10 weeks. For me, it was way longer than that. But yeah, so you wake up the next day and you either bus to basic training or you fly and you're there. Yay! You're now really in the military. Congratulations. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you made it to the end of the video. I hope you maybe learned something or, gave you a little insight to what it's like joining the military and what kind of headspace somebody's in. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up for me. And if you want to see more videos like this one, hit the subscribe button, ding the notification bell so you always know when my next video is coming. If I missed anything or if you had a different experience, leave that in the comment section down below. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!